up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. And today we're playing another episode of My Sister's Crush. If you guys don't remember, in the last episode, Miss Olivia, Miss Olivia then finally got caught, and Mama has had enough. She's sick and tired of things not making sense. She's sick and tired of people saying that Olivia is this bad, awful person. But baby, that's not even the gag of the episode. That's not even the gag. The real gag is the fact that the Warren done knocked on our door, came from the kitty prison, and he done told us that he is the father. He is the father. It's an episode of MAURY up in here. He is the father, y'all. So now we don't know what's about to happen. It's crazy. Our mama didn't tell us. Olivia's never met the Warren. She didn't know, but Lola knows the Warren, so this is a shock for her. But anyway, let's just get right into this. Well, someone say something. I realize this is a lot to take in. Do you? Are you fucking kidding me? I was in that camp with you for over a month, Warden. Neither one of you could find a single moment to tell me? Warden, is that who this is? Our father runs the camp we sent Lola to? Well, God, this explains so much. Like why you took such a special interest in me? Why you asked me how I felt about my father? Who else knows about this? Oh, please God, don't tell me Trixie knew and I didn't tell me. Nobody knew we had any sort of connection. I swear. Just your mother and I. I can't tell you how sorry I am. I wanted to tell you 1,000 times. So why didn't you? My God, I feel so stupid. I barely knew what to say. I'd be lying if I say I hadn't always thought of what I feel or what I say if I ever met my father. I had planned out that conversation 1,000 times in my head. There was a point in my life when I was obsessed about it, telling the truth. Why wouldn't I? After being stuck with my mother and sister who never understood me the whole time, it was the Warden. I saw him every single day for the past month. We had countless heart-to-hearts. He, along with Trixie, inspired me to start standing up for myself. The whole time I was staring at the man who abandoned us and left my mother to raise us alone in the face. He was one of the few adults that I ever trusted. He was lying to me all along. My mother's betrayal obviously didn't surprise me much at this point, but my heart broke a little for the sort of friendship that I built with the Warden. A certain level of respect and honest I thought we had, and obviously was all a lie. Olivia, you've been unusually quiet. How do you feel about all this? I think it's hilarious. How on earth is any of this funny? Think about it. You were literally chewing me out 2 seconds ago for a liar. Meanwhile, the whole time what? The whole time you were the biggest liar in the fucking room. This is awesome because you never, ever, ever get to judge me ever again. Just in case it's unclear to anyone, I hate every single person in this room, especially you. Seriously, how stupid are you? You think you're smart, yet you were with our father for a month and you never suspected it? Are you blind? Can you not see the resemblance? Because I would have. And you know why? Because I'm smarter than you. You're pathetic, stupid bitch. That's enough of that. Excuse me? None of this is Lola's fault, and don't talk to her like that. Under any circumstance. Ooh, okay. Now he coming in and taking charge. Oh, look who decided to pop in and be a parent. How adorable. Good thing I don't have to listen to anything you say. Either one of you, pathetic excuse for parents. Not that I care, but it's pretty typical. You've already chosen Lola as your favorite. Why should I be any different than anyone else? Where are you going? We're not finished talking. You may be finished. You may not be finished, but I am. My sister stomped off into her room upstairs, trying to appear as if she didn't care about any of this, trying to hide behind her anger and cruelty. But I could tell that even she was shaken by this. Lola, I need some fresh air. Being in the same room with you two is suffocating me. Well, that went left. What? Seriously? Yes, seriously. Can't you see what you've done? What I've done? I told you that this would break them. I told you this wasn't the right time. Just as I told you we should have told them a long time ago. I knew this would make them hate me, and it did. Linda, let's be honest, shall we? You don't need my help to make our daughters hate you. You seem to be doing just fine on your own. What the hell are you doing just standing there listening to Lola lay into Lola like that? Lola lay into Lola like that. Oh my God. It's no wonder she hates you both. Ooh. How dare you? You weren't even here. Well, I wish to God I had been, I assure you, because if I had been, things wouldn't have gotten so screwed up. I'm not letting you hang my mistakes over my head anymore. Not when you've made such a mess of everything. You not wanting to tell them had nothing to do with sparing their feelings. It was about you. I already apologized multiple times for my mistakes. It's not fair to bring it up every time you don't feel like taking the blame for something. You forced my hand and a statement had to be made here. What statement is that? I'm here now. These are my kids too, and I'm not going anywhere, whether you like it or not. So if something is going on with our daughters, you need to start including me. I will not be told my kids are struggling and then be blown off. Let's hope you get that now. Now tell me what's going on. I didn't want to hear I told you so. Girl, somebody should have been told you that. Somebody should have been told you that. Like, ugh. What does that mean? Ooh, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Lola, please look at me. I'm not so sure that I can. Please, just try. I really want to make things right by you. I want that more than anything. I asked you once if you found out your father was truly sorry for not loving you the way he should have, if you could find it in your heart to forgive him. Do you remember what you said? You said that if he was truly sorry, you'd be willing to meet him halfway. Well, now I'm standing before you, and I need you to hear me. Really hear me when I say I'm so sorry. I'll be sorry every single day for as long as I live. I know I don't deserve it, but I'm asking you to meet me halfway, please. You know what kills me more than anything else? Tell me, when we met, I liked you instantly. You were the first adult to actually hear my side. You seemed to always understand. You inspired me to stand up for myself. You inspired me in a lot of ways. I remember thinking, wow, if I had a father, I wish it was just like him. Oh, Lola, don't you understand what I'm saying? If you would have only been there, you would have made so much of a difference. You would have made all the difference. You would have never let Mother Olivia or anyone else treat me the way I was treated. Maybe I would have even grown up feeling loved and cared for. You would have been an amazing father. So why weren't you, huh? Tell me what was more important than loving me, and I deserve to know, because this is the very question I've been asking myself all of my life. How is a child supposed to grow up believing that anyone could ever really love them if the person who helped create them couldn't even manage it? I needed you. So tell me why. Why wasn't I worth sticking around for, Dad? You were worth it, Lola. You were more than worth it. So why didn't you want to be my father? Because I thought I wasn't worth it. I thought you were better off without me. Well, you were wrong. I could never be better off without you. To be honest, I think part of me suspected it, but it marked it off as wishful thinking. I really wish you would have told me. You have no idea how badly I wanted to. It was torture seeing you every day, getting to know the person you are, and having to keep this from you. But your mother thought that you girls weren't ready to know. I tried to not push her and respect her wishes because she raised you girls, not me. Maybe it was wrong of me to do this way, but I couldn't lie to you any longer. I want to be a part of your life. I want to be someone you feel you can count on. You're already someone I feel like I can count on. I know that you're sorry. So you weren't lying about Olivia. She really always talks to you that way? I was almost speechless. Not as much as my mother obviously was. In the past, Olivia wouldn't talk to me like that unless we were alone. In fact, around my mother, she was disgustingly nice to me. But now she doesn't even bother to try to hide it. I don't think she's ever going to stop either. Oh, she's going to stop. I can promise you that. It's about time she understands her actions have consequences. We all have to answer for what we've done eventually. It's part of growing up. Your sister needs to learn that too. I really appreciate it, but my mom's never going to see who she is, even with it staring right in her face. I won't be so sure, Lola. In fact, she is already seeing who she is. That's actually what she was about to tell you girls before I came in the door like a wrecking ball. But what does that mean exactly? What's going on? I've never seen my mother that pissed at Olivia. It was awesome. Perhaps we should go inside and let your mother be the one to tell you. It doesn't feel right coming from me, but I assure you karma's on its way. So you drag me back into this godforsaken living room. So say what you need to say so I can go back to pretending you don't exist. If I was you, I'd drop the attitude. You'll only make things worse for yourself than they already are. Oh, how precious. A united front. Would you like to do the honors, Linda? Absolutely. Okay, seriously. Where is this going exactly? I owe you a huge apology, Lola, about Olivia. You're telling the truth as it turns out. Excuse me? What the hell are you talking about? I had a long conversation with Olivia's friend Rachel. She confessed everything. I know it was you who went to that party as your sister that night, Olivia, just as I know Rachel is the one who sent me that video. You lied to me. You've been lying to me for a long time, haven't you? Mama, Rachel is lying. I can never do that to my own sister. No more lying, Olivia. How could you do this to Lola? What has she done to you that you thought she deserved that? Don't act like this is all on me. You're the one who sent her to kitty camp. Let's not forget, I could have done it without your help. The question is, what the hell are you going to do about it now? I'm glad you asked, actually. There's nothing I can do to change what's already done. I'm sorry that for all you've gone through, Lola. If I could go back and do things differently, I would. All I can do is try to fix the present. Good God, just get to the point already. My point is that you don't seem to think the rules apply to you. I suppose that's my fault. But despite everything you've done, you're still my daughter. I refuse to give up on you yet. Aw, I knew you loved me the most, Mama. Does that mean I can go back to my room now? You're still not getting it, Olivia. It's not that simple. One way or another, I'm going to teach you the actions of consequences, and I'm going to help her do it. Is she going to the kiddie prison? What does that mean? It means you obviously need a huge reality check. This goes way beyond just grounding you. You're seriously troubled to be able to do this to your own sister, and you need a real wake-up call. Fortunately, giving up wake-up calls to troubled teens exactly happens to be my area of expertise. Besides, what better way of you getting a taste of what you put your sister through than to go through it yourself? Bitches going through the kitty prison. The difference is that you deserve to be there. No way. Yes way. Olivia, you'll be coming back to camp with me. Right now, as a matter of fact, we'll just see how long your attitude lasts in there. Ooh. Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch. Well, there you are. There you are by MAURY. Okay, he's singing. He's like, what the heck is happening? What's wrong? Not a country fan? I'm not even going to ask how you know that song. Good, because I'll never tell. Any particular reason why you're smoking in the house? I thought you usually hide that in the backyard and did that. You were just smoking in the room too, you remember? But I'm a troubled child, the rebel. One of the good things about everyone expecting the worst out of me, you can pretty much do whatever you want. Woohoo! Not the best time for your sarcasm, Axel. I never let that stop me before, and I don't plan on starting now. So, do you hear? Tell me why you look so worried this time? Did they stop carrying your size at the flannel shirt store? I'm just worried about Lola, since you must know. Her mom said that she wants to talk to her and she hasn't come back yet. I just hope everything's okay. Wow, you really got it bad, don't you? I guess I can see your concern. Talking to Lola's mother is pretty painful. You honestly aren't worried? I'm worried. Am I worried she went over to her mom's house for a few hours? No, I'm not. There's no point in worrying until there's a reason to worry, Harley. Linda's maybe a bitch, but she's still her mother. No point in making it a thing every time she goes to see her. If only I was as chill as you are always. But it just seems like something was up. Well, hopefully not. But Lola's a big girl, I'll say. Ooh, cute. Cute. I beg your pardon? What does that mean? Nothing. I was just agreeing. All right. God, am I that easy to read? When you lie, the light in your halo blinks on and off like a clock that's been unplugged. Dead giveaway. Hilarious. So, out with it. Give me the tea. What's the 411? What are you guys up to? What is the new jams? Oh, I love Mean Girls. If I tell you, you have to promise to not ever mention it again. I, Axel Hunter, promise not to mention it ever again. I kind of sort of saw Lola in nothing but her bra and underwear. And it was an accident, but I'm not complaining either. So that's basically it. He's shook. For God's sake, just say something. Oh, oops. Ow. It was just some kind of reflex or something. Axel hit me and it really hurt. And it's still hurting. Oh, stop being a baby. Wait until her mother hears about this. Ugh. You wouldn't. I would. You're going to find your ass in bed without any supper real quick. I'm sorry, okay? Please don't tell Mom. Ha! You don't mean it. You're just saying that. I mean it, okay? I didn't mean to slap you. You're a real prick, Come on, you've known that for years now. But you still love me. No. Aww. I'm sorry, okay? Of course I still love you. Ha! You don't mean it. You're just saying that. Very cute. All right, Marie and Samuel, is that her husband's name? I think. Oh my God, are you serious? I'm so sorry, Linda. Of course, take your time. What's going on? Is everything okay, babe? You would not believe the soap opera that just went over at the Burke's house. With that family? I would 100% believe it, I assure you. So what has Olivia done now? Has she resorted to punching newborn babies yet? You're not funny, Samuel. Good, because I wasn't kidding. You remember Walt from high school, don't you? Of course, I know who Walt is. Father to Linda's children and Warren to the camp Olivia went to. I know all the tea. The tea? I overheard Axel saying it one day. It's what the kids these days call drama. Why can't they just say what they mean? This is not what tea means. Well, now that we've established which one of us is hip and fresh, if you were really hip and fresh, you wouldn't call yourself hip and fresh. That's beyond the point. Tell me what's happening. What about Walt? He showed up at the house and announced who he was to the girls. That's not even the end of it. Well, for the love of God, don't stop now. Long story short, he's about to take Olivia to the camp. Olivia's friend confessed to Linda that she and Olivia were responsible for Lola being sent away. I knew that Lola was telling the truth. Olivia's being sent away? Looks like it. Oh my gosh. Are you done yet? Not yet, just a few more minutes. Anyway, Linda didn't say when Lola would be back. Should we start dinner without her? Whatever's clever. At least we know Olivia won't be tending. Burn. I believe the kids prefer to say as savage. I love their parents. It's so cool. They're so great. They're so great. I still don't see why Mom couldn't take me there. I have to go back to the camp and check in on things anyway. It makes more sense if I take you. Besides, I'm not convinced you would spend the whole time trying to manipulate your mother again. I, on the hand, cannot be manipulated. For your information, I cannot be intimidated either. I deal with much tougher kids than you every day. Real criminals, not just mean girls. So your little attitude doesn't scare me. Just so we're clear. Well, I bet you're real fun at parties. Not as much fun as you are from what I've heard. If you could not yell like you're a 6-year-old, that would be great. I would suggest toughening up very quick. What the hell is that supposed to mean? While your sister was at the camp, she was very well liked. She grew quite the reputation, as a matter of fact. Just get to the fucking point. Cussing me in my own car again. I dare you. You were saying? I love how he's like, he's like the parent that they needed this whole freaking time. Like, all it took was their father for things to get back straight. Like, come on now. I'm saying don't count on making too many friends in there. In fact, I'd watch your back if I were you. The attitude of yours is about to be put in check very quickly. For the record, I would like to get to know you two once it does. In the meantime, I suggest not telling anyone that I'm your father. You have a target on your back enough already. As far as I'm concerned, you're not my father. I don't need one. I don't need a sister, a mother, or any friends either. I don't need anybody. Well, we'll certainly see, won't we? You'll have plenty of time to figure it out. Girl, let her not have anybody. Like, God, I wish I could be there when she checks in. Just wait until she meets my friend Trixie. This is like the best day ever. Well, I'm glad you feel like celebrating because I feel horrible. Do you blame me for celebrating? Olivia surely celebrated when I went to camp, and I didn't deserve to be there. So you'll excuse me if I see this as a win. I'm not saying she doesn't deserve it. I just mean I feel horrible about everything, about what Olivia put you through. Let's not give her all the credit, shall we? She couldn't have done it without your help. I know, but I hope now the truth is out we can begin to heal, all of us. But for now, I have to meet them down there at the camp. There's some paperwork I have to fill out. Trust me, I remember the drill. Would you mind dropping me back off at the Hunters on your way? What? It's just Olivia's not going to be here for a while. I thought maybe you'd like to come back home. There's not really a reason for you to stay at the Hunters anymore, is there? Of course, there's still a reason. What? Because you're still here. I'm not saying that to be mean, Mom, but I'm not going to just forgive and forget because you finally put your head out of your ass. To be honest, I can't promise I'm ever going to forgive you. Either way, I need some space. The Hunters are just nicer to me than you ever were. So if you want to make things right with me, you'll take me over there because that's where my home is now, okay? Okay. Girl, because you thought just because you got rid of Olivia, we was just going to come home and be like, yeah, cheerio. Girl, no, we ain't forgot that you took her side in most things when we were literally never lying to you. You put us in a kitty camp when you thought that we were at a party and doing drugs, when we literally told you, no, it is not us. It is our sister. And you think we just going to up and forgive you just because all of a sudden you finally gave Olivia what she deserved? No, girl, you can kick rocks and we going back to the Hunters to have a good time. That's it. Meanwhile, he's still smoking. So you know me well enough to know I have to ask, right? About what? If you're talking about me seeing Lola in her underwear, you're not getting no details. But why? Because it was an accident. Telling you anything would be disrespectful to her. If she wanted you to see her in her bra and underwear, she'd show you herself. I probably shouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Oh, come on. Can't you pretend you're not a gentleman for like 2 seconds? I promise I won't repeat anything you told me. I said, no, Axel. Do I at least get to know what color they were? No. Don't be such a perv. But I don't know how. Can we drop this, please? Just one more question, which is, does she look as good with clothes off as she does with them on? Ooh. Ow. Sorry, just a reflex. I probably deserved it. Boys, where are you? Shit, here goes Mom. She's going to smell the smoke. Give it to me. Why? Just do it. People already expect the worst of me, so I'd rather I get in trouble than you. Axel James Hunter, what are you doing? Living my best life. What are you doing? You can't be serious right now. I'm sorry, Mom. How rude of me. Would you like one? I have plenty more in my room. I literally can't with you right now, Axel. Since when do you smoke too? Where do you think innocent little Harley picked up the habit? He always did what want to be just like his big bro. It's kind of cute if you ask me, but that's not true. Little bro, the nice guy. There's no need to try and protect me anymore. Mom literally caught me in the act. I'm ready to accept my punishment. I don't even know what to do with you. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised you started this. For now, let's just eat dinner. Shouldn't we wait for Lola? There's no telling when she'll be home. After everything going on over there. What does that mean? She's okay, right? Lola's fine. I think we all know that Lola is fine, Mom. We're hoping for some kind of new information. You know, that's not what I meant, Axel. Lola is as good as can be expected. It's not really my place to say, but she's having some family troubles. I'm sure she'll fill you boys in when she gets back. But for now, let's just eat. I can't eat knowing Lola's going through something. I'm worried about her too. But I have the hardcore munchies, so I would actually like to eat. Hello? Anyone here? Huh, that sounds like Lola. Oh my, they zoomed home. Have a couple of sons, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Marie's like, I'm sick of my sons already. What a soap opera that was. I'm exhausted. You're back. I'm so glad you're okay. You smell like peaches. I'm sorry for attacking you like that. I was just worried. I was worried too. Besides, I've been dying to get my hands on you. Oh, for crying out loud. Would you boys give the poor girl some space? She had a rough night. I appreciate the thought, Marie, but you're not going to hear me complain about a welcome home like that. I feel better already. In that case, would you like to make out? I'll get you downright giddy. You're on thin ice as it is, Axel. I suggest you not push it. I was only half serious, Mom. I'm just trying to lighten the mood. How very thoughtful of you. Thank you. It's just another reason why I like you. Nobody gets the way that you do, baby. You have amazing timing, Lola. We were just about to start dinner. I'm not even sure if I can eat anything right now. Please try. You need to eat. I guess so. So what happened? I mean, do you want to talk about it? I don't even know where to start. Well, come sit down and you can tell us about it. I'm making it my personal mission to see that you eat something. There will be no starving yourself on my watch. Oh, you're so cute when you get protective, Harley. I might just have to hug you again. Oh, the blush is so cute. It's adorable. Oh, now look at what you did. You made him blush. How sweet is he? Just come sit down already, kids, and stop teasing your brother, Axel. Don't give me any more reason to punish you. What was that about? What did you do this time, Axel? Mom caught me smoking in my room. Axel took the blame for it. Why would you do that? It's not really a big deal or anything. It's just not as upsetting for my mother to think I did something bad. I'm a pain in the ass already. Besides, Harley would do the same for me. He's my brother. I gladly watch his back until the day I die. Oh, they're so cute. You know what that means, don't you? What? I know your deepest, darkest secret. You're a sweetheart, too. Oh, he's blushing, too. Oh, eat shit. Oh, I'm so upset we can't have them both. I wish that was an option. Like, we could have both brothers. Warden, I didn't expect you back. I thought you were taking the rest of the day off. So did I, but we have a new arrival. Lola? Is that you? I didn't expect to see you in here again. This is Lola's twin sister, Serena. Her name is Olivia Burke, and I'm afraid she's a much more serious case than her sister. Their mother should be here any minute to fill out the necessary paperwork. Let's see that Olivia is tested for drugs and alcohol as well. Of course, sir. I believe the nurse is still here. I'll send her over. Thank you, Serena. This place really is a prison. This is a joke, right? Don't you think this is a little extreme? Not as extreme as it was putting Lola in here, isn't it? Thought so. You might as well get comfortable, Olivia. You're home now. That's what she get. That's what she freaking deserves. That's what she freaking deserves. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of My Sister's Crush with me. I think this is episode 12, so we are now halfway through the story. So how do you guys think it's gonna go? Do you guys want Axel? Do you guys want Hunter? There should be an option where we can have them both, but maybe I'm just being greedy. But either way, guys, I think that is all I have for this episode. So yeah. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next episode. I hope you guys are having a good day, night, morning, whatever time you're watching this video. It is a pretty day outside if it is daytime for you right now. So maybe, go outside for a little bit, get you some fresh air. Get you some fresh air, for a little bit. But anyway, guys, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.